Bonjour! My name is Abomination, and welcome back to the BHDL. This is week 5 of VGC. Against Brandon and his Mega Swampert and Mega Mawile. There's no Dragonite. I didn't think there was going to be. But there is a Pelipper, thankfully. Alright, so we're going to lead with Fantastic and Sedevno. Bring Ikariezu and Hayakane, I think. Yeah, let's do that. All his guys are... Well, he has Pelipper that resists fighting. But there's something I just really want to do. A move that I wanted to use. Alright, let's deal with that. I suspected... Okay, so... His main Mega against me, I think the best one, was Mawile. Of course, he's got Mr. Corvo's suit. Alright, that's fine. I think. Ish. It's okay, I should say. Okay. I think Will-O-Wisp on Genesis. So it very well could be like Scarf. But I think Will-O-Wisp on this. And just clicking Protect on this is just fine. Just scout for a play rough, potentially on Genesis. Goes with Triple Axle. Is it into which one? Okay, Fantastic just avoids it entirely, and then we get a burn. Perfect. We do live that, by the way. I mean, there's a... Actually, no, we live that 100%. Alright, Volt Switch is fine. Burn. There it is. That was a great first turn, not gonna lie. I do suspect it has a chance to be Scarf. I could just click Thunder into that slot. I'm going to. And then I'm going to Earth Power this Belly Bolt. It'll do a ton of damage. He goes for it again. Who cares? It hurts me a little bit, for sure. But we eat that. Now this is going to do a ton of damage. I'm Soft Sand boosted. I land the Thunder. And there's Soak. Alright, sure. You now have to switch, though, because you're just going to die to an Earth Power. I figured this thing was going to show up, honestly, because I don't have a ground type on my team, so that's why I'm Soft Sand there. I'm not Stab anymore. I could just switch, honestly. I don't care about anything else Grata does to my team. Go into Hayakane, maybe? Just to get rid of the water typing. I don't have Volt Switch. I'd love to push it, but I don't have it. So yeah, I think I'll go straight into Hayakane and just... Can I just Earth Power? I mean, Pelipper is over there, potentially. Huh. Could just Dark Pulse that slot as well. See how that goes. He switches. Is this Pelipper? Yep. Dark Pulse was correct. Good job on me. Triple Axel just flat out misses again. That's too bad. Massive damage to Pelipper. This thing is hurt by its burn. Pelipper cannot outspeed Hayakane with a Scarf, so I could just Triple Axel Genesis and it's gone. And just Dark Pulse again, honestly, maybe. Yeah, Dark Pulse into Taxi should be just fine. I'm clicking Triple Axel because I don't want to miss. I know he I don't want to lower my defenses. I understand that it resists it, but I have faith in Hayakane landing them, or he just takes a hit from this. Alright. This might be a sack. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm bulky this time with Hayakane. That's fine. Whatever. Unless I... Wait. If I don't kill him, which I don't, that means now Pelipper has to... Okay, that's actually better. This is a better case scenario for me, because now that's a turn of rain wasted, and Pelipper now has to potentially eat a Dark Pulse. I just go for the KO though, right? Triple Axel again would KO this. I'm going to. I'm not going to miss. I don't miss here. We don't miss in this dojo. Oh! Dark Pulse probably just on the Meowscarada sack, potentially. Yep. Ah, he goes straight into Kawamatsu, the Swampert. He's going to have to eat a Dark Pulse. That's fine by me. We don't miss in this dojo. Good job, Hayakane. Just good damage to it, honestly. Meowscarada probably comes back in then. If I had to guess. Yes, it does. It very well could be Scarf with the way that he was playing it, because he clicked Triple Axel many times. I don't need to go into this, because Swampert's now just done for. It's in range of Hydro Pump. Close combat into Kawamatsu, and I think Dark Pulse into Genesis, I think is fine. It's going to Mega Evolve. Let's see what kind of coverage you got, if you have it. If it's Liquidation, we'll see. Okay, he goes to play rough, he has it. He's burned, but it's stabbed, so... Oh, we live. Good job, Sid Have-No. It's extremely effective, but not effective enough. Wave Crash would kill me, but that's recoil. So that's fine by me. Massive recoil is in Shadow Ball range. Dark Pulse. Kills Genesis. We can just go into Ikariezu, that's just fine. A Shadow Ball will kill Swampert. And Taxi's definitely in range of Dark Pulse, so... Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse should be just fine. If he's Scarf, it won't matter. I'm Swift Swim, I'm faster than Swampert. Kawamatsu does not beat me here. Goodbye, Kawamatsu. He's not Scarf. Oh, alright, well done, team. Well done indeed, well done. I still have no reason to believe that Meowscarada is not Scarf. It very well could be Scarf. And Scarf Meowscarada does outspeed Swift Swim Basket Legion. Sedevno is in lead, for sure. There's no way I don't lead Sedevno right now. Ikariezu is good against most things, just not good against Bellybolt. But honestly, I don't even know if he brings Bellybolt again. Might not. But he showed me play rough now, so that's just fine. Kinda tempted for Shusanki here. I am tempted for that. Fantastic is too good not to bring, and Ikariezu, I think. Meowscarada is his fastest guy, and I'm pretty sure it's Scarf, so I think that's fine. If you see Pelipper, Mawile, that's fine. Alright, let's do this. Okay, he goes for these two. Alright, this is going to be Trick Room, I think. I'm just going to try the Dark Pulse into it. I'm aware that he could be Trick Rooming right now. I fully kind of expect that. But I'm just going to Calm Mind, because that's just fine. Calm Mind should be just fine, I think. He's not Fulgur Berry, so he's probably, oh, he's Citrus. I was gonna say Mental Herb. He's Citrus, alright. Calm Mind. He could soak me right now. Or just Volt Switch. I don't know. He just Volt Switches. We eat. If it's Mawile, that's fine by me. It is. He sets up the Trick Room. Okay, by fine by me, it's not fine by me anymore. Trick Room, of course, yeah. It's not fine by me in that case. Duh. Because he's doing that. Now, what I could do is just double protect. For one turn of Trick Room, at least. Yeah, protect. And protect should be fine. If he Swords Dances, then we're in big trouble, but... Well, there you go. But then there you go. I just want to see if he wants to click Play Rough or Iron Head. And he knows I have Earth Power, so I don't know if he would click whatever. He would rather he Plate Rough Shusanki, and then he Encored Shusanki. Alright. So he's got Encore. So he doesn't have Iron Head, I don't think. Shusanki does not live that, by the way. I don't even have to bother checking. She does not live that. What I'm gonna do then, I think, is I can switch to Fantastic here. And then attempt the Fire Blast on Mawile, but that's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. No way he lets that happen. Play rough into that slot, which we eat. He could just encore me again, unfortunately. Which he does. Alright, so good job. I tried to predict which side he'd want to encore, and he made the right choice. But at least I can protect again, in this case. 2 turns of Trick Room, so he could just play rough that slot again. But I can just do this. I understand he can encore me again. Alright, so here's what I'm going to protect this, and I think what I want to do is save Shusanki for later. I'm going to send him at +1, but I think I have to do that. Yeah, this might be a sack. It very well could be. It easily could be a sack. Okay. But it's not. Do it again! There we go. Alright, so that wasn't so bad. That was okay. Last turn is Trick Room, so what I can do is I can swap, potentially. This might be a sack, though, and I'd rather have Fantastic die. I'm not currently encored, but he could encore me. So I think if I swap here, I will die from this. I will likely die from the attack, but I can at least get any chip on this is what I need. So I'll just do this and this, I think. I'm probably dead, but if Shusanki lives, that's fine. If he'd rather go for... That's pretty big, not gonna lie. But he's gonna tell him to do it again, so that's not gonna matter as much. But at least I don't lose both my guys. I'm dead, yeah. But I got the damage, it's alright, I got damage. And Trick Room's over now, so I got the damage I want. Pretty big damage. So I have to go into Sethevno here. No question. And then I have to make a huge prediction if I do that, though. He hasn't shown me Protect on it, but he had no reason to Protect. So, if I click Earth Power, I kill... Wait, I can just Dark Pulse, and it definitely... If it took that much from Shadow Ball, it dies from a Hydro Pump. So I can just do this. This is what I'm gonna do. So Protect won't matter unless I miss the Hydro Pump. But we don't miss in this dojo. You don't miss. What? Okay, if Shadow Ball did that much, how come that didn't kill? It didn't even do that much more. I mean, it's 30 more base power. We're dead. I thought that was gonna kill for sure, because Shadow Ball did like... It did 43%, so I guess, but whatever. Alright, fine. We lost our main way to hurt Belly Bolt, so we're gonna go down. We're gonna lose. We can't beat this thing if he starts parabolic charging. We can't beat it. We can't beat it. Our best chance is Hydro Pump spam, but we can't beat it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no way we're beating this thing. Yeah, no way. Thunder? Well done, fantastic. He would have to do something really stupid here, like be... Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah, we can't... I'm pretty sure... Okay, so what's your last guy? Okay, it's gonna be Pelipper. Hang on. So we ate the citrus. Are we faster than Pelipper? Let's find out. He might just protect, but let's find out if we're faster than Pelipper. We do see Wakanberry. How much damage does this do? Wakanberry does not matter. Wow, well done. Well done, fantastic. Wow. Soak? Alright. He's gonna have me unless I think we have to crit a Leaf Storm. I think. There we go. Okay. Because we die to a Thunderbolt for sure, so we just have to crit like a Leaf Storm or something. Yeah, we're gonna push it. Because we could potentially just end the set right now if we crit, but we're not going to. Yeah, not even close. All right. In order to stop the Trick Room, I'm pretty sure. So, he certainly did more than that. So he's physically defensive Oranguru, I think. I personally don't believe we can stop it from clicking Trick Room. So, why not, I guess, just let it happen? No. I don't know what we should do about it. But we definitely need to Hypno again. It's a woman, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would love to try to stop it from moving. Screw it! I really want to do that. I really want to try that. I don't think he goes Swampert again. If he goes Swampert, well done. But we still have options. We have answers for the Swampert. But I wanted to bring all my guys, because I don't like it when I don't bring all my guys to a battle. And then, same lead for him. Obviously, he's got Inner Focus. I'm aware of that. I'm not an idiot. So he can't flinch from a Dark Pulse. What he can do, however, is not like this. And I can just... I just want to use the move. That's all I want to do. I just want to use this move, and this is the time to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm not gonna Mega Evolve, but I just want to use the move. Do it! I just wanted to use the move. Now, hopefully, I can still prevent the Volt Switch here. If I can prevent the Volt Switch, that'll be best case scenario. Please don't Volt Switch. Damn it! Come on, I just wanted to use the move and have it work. Alright, so that's gonna be this again. Right, so this is bad. This is really bad because of that play. If he didn't move there, we wouldn't have to deal with this thing right now. But we at least have Corviknight this time, which is huge for this moment. That's funny. I find it funny. I enjoy that. He could just play rough and tell him to do it again. But we have this. We have this. I mean, he can't touch that. It's not... Now, it's not max physical defense. Chevalier Ice. It could and might take way too much damage still, but we'll see. Alright, we can take two, but he's going to tell him to do it again. Take that. Take that. That's wonderful. Oh my goodness. Take one of those. That was nice. We might live two more. We might live two more of those. Especially after that. Wow! Beautiful. Well done, Chevalier Ice. That was the best thing I've ever seen. This thing's sitting at my... That was the best thing I've ever seen. Let's just go ahead and reflect now. Reflect! Even at -2, that does a tremendous amount of damage. He's not missing any of them, so that's lucky for him, but yes, I am using this controller. So there's a reflect, so that's nice. 2 more turns of Trick Room. We attempt the Will-O-Wisp on this. I don't really want to switch, so we might have to eat an Encore here. But I think a slow U-turn should be just fine. It's slow because of Trick Room. So let's try that. He could Encore me. He does not. I think there's a chance we live another one of those. I didn't do math in my head. I didn't see how much I was at. If he hits it, of course. We do live that. That's very nice. We land the Will-O-Wisp on this thing as well. And we get a slow U-turn. With Reflect up. This time... Alright. 2 turns right now, but it's about to end because this turn is not yet over, I think. That's how that works. This time we can go into Said Have No. Yes, last turn of Trick Room. And I can just click Protect twice. Yes, I can. Just click Protect twice. And after another round of burn, that thing is definitely in range of an Earth Power. Unless he goes to Pelipper. I think he's going to definitely predict double protect, but it doesn't really matter to me. He goes into Pelipper now, so at least I know that it's in, and he can't do anything about it. That's actually, I don't know why he would do that. Because now I can definitely just Earth Power and not even have to risk Pelipper getting in my face. Because he doesn't have another switch in Earth Power unless Mimi Oscarata. We could definitely just Thunder this Pelipper and I can just Earth Power into Mawile, and that should kill, right? Okay. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Either way, we have to push it, so. That thing uses Protect. I don't really care about that. Get out of my face. Annoying Mawile. Alright, what do we have in the back? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Thunder again into this. And I'll just Earth Power into the Captain. That should be just fine, right? What can he can't do anything about that. And we saw Thunder obliterates this thing in the last game. Unless that was a roll, but I don't think so. He could protect again. It doesn't matter though. His last guy is a Rangaroo. I think. All right. I don't care about any doubles here. Not really. I mean, yeah, no. With Senhevno around, I don't care about that as much. Holy. Well done, Senhevno. That was quite something. Screw it. Screw it. I want to show again that Thunder obliterates this thing. I'm going to make you pay for having rain. Nice Wakanberry. Alright. Now, elephant in the room. Double 10% play rough attack drops into Chivalrice to put Mawile at -2 when Trick Room is up and it was very much so pressuring me. Elephant in the room. Okay, I understand. Guess what? Who cares? Brandon cares. A lot of people care, I'm sure. Doesn't matter. That is how we roll. That is how Chivalrice rolls. We just mirror armor it back. This is how it is. We don't miss attacks in this dojo, by the way. We don't miss Hydro Pumps. We don't miss Thunders outside of rain. We do not miss Triple Axles. We do not miss anything. We miss nothing. We get the mirror armor things, and we take it all. We take it all. I'm sorry if that sounds so, like, you know, mean. Obviously, I'm aware. But I just wanted... I didn't... In the last few games, in both singles and VGC, I've been frustrated, and I just wanted to... relax a bit. I didn't want to get mad at this game no matter what. So I was looking at Hyakune and I was like, okay, I could just have Thunder Punch instead of Attract. Wrong button. I could just have Thunder Punch instead of Attract, or like Fake Out, or literally like anything else. But I just wanted to use the move. I just wanted to use the move at least one time. I used it, but it didn't do anything. I might try to do that again. And for those of you fearing that potentially, I could easily switch the gender on my guy as well. If you want to be all women, I could put Attract on something else, on one of my males. I have a male Corviknight. I don't know if Corviknight learns Attract, but this Corviknight's not a male, but Chevalier is a male, not Chevalierize. Anyway, let's go over the moves here. Fantastic. Thunder, of course. Pelipper has a 100% chance to show up. And if it doesn't show up, I'll just have to land Thunders, and hey, we don't miss. We just don't miss. Leaf Storm, of course. His only Grass Sweep guy is Swampert, but it's Mega Swampert. We better have Leaf Storm. Will-O-Wisp. Good stuff. Protect. I'm very much so physically defensive, but I'll get into the stats in a second. With Citrus Berry, that means there's no world in which Meowscarada kills me with a triple axle. Unless he's never Melt Ice. I never thought about that. If he's never Melt Ice, I guess he can kill me. But if that was the case, then, well, just good job. And even then, actually, it might not kill me with the Citrus. I don't know. Shusanki is actually a setup set with Moonblast, Calm Mind, Fire Blast to protect. I know Pelipper's around, but Fire Blast is for Mawile. But even in the rain, if I'm at +1... it does a tremendous amount of damage. Now, there is an item I would have preferred to being than Life Orb. I did. Obviously, he's got 2 Trick Roomers on his team, and his team is very good in Trick Room. He's got a lot of slow guys. I did want to prepare for Trick Room a little bit more. I almost was Iron Ball, which is in this game, but I realized, like, so... when I show you the stats in a second, you'll see that Shusanki is extremely fast. She actually will likely outspeed most of his team, except for his top 3 guys. So he's got Swampert at like 70 speed, and then Dragonite, Infernape, and Meowscarada are his 3 top guys, fast guys. I'm not going to outspeed those. Everything under that, under Swampert, is 65 Pelipper. Shusanki's 60 base speed. I put a lot of speed, so chances are I would outspeed most of his team, just not Swampert and his 3 fast guys. I wanted to be... if I was Iron Ball, I would forfeit that. So I really wanted to be Room Service, but it is not in this game. If I'm Room Service, I outspeed all of his team, pretty much. Not all of his team, but all those slow guys outside of Trick Room. If he wants to set Trick Room, I outspeed them in Trick Room. That's what I really wanted to do. Room Service would have been so good. It's not in this game. Like, please, bring me my Room Service. Hyakune, Close Combat, Triple Axle is just for Dragonite, really. Just get rid of Dragonite. Go ahead. Attract, because it is my... pretty much, it's one of my favorite status moves. I wish... like, it's not even it's a good move. I'm so grateful to them for not nerfing this move, and them being Pokemon. And then Protect, of course. Close Combat hits most of his team. Doesn't hit Dragonite, and it does not hit Pelipper is the main thing. We can't touch Pelipper with a Hyakune. And I know his Pelipper's a girl from his previous videos. Which is why... Attract is a move that kind of only works against people who upload their videos. Because I can see what gender people use on their guys, and I can see which gender would work better for the move. If they don't upload, I have no idea, so there's that disadvantage. It doesn't really matter though, because I'm the only guy who's going to use that move, and even then, I just finally used it, and even then, it didn't do anything. Ikariyezu, Swift Swim, of course, he's got Pelipper, he's gonna bring it. Colbur Berry means, yeah, we don't die from Sucker Punch from Mawile or Meowscarada. Please don't Sucker Punch me. Hydro Pump, Shadow Ball, Icy Wind, Protect. Icy Wind slows down Dragonite and does good damage, breaks multi-scale. Shadow Ball wasn't really going to be used, probably, because we're going to want to click Hydro Pump in the rain. That does over 50% to Pelipper. It does a tremendous amount of damage to Mawile in the rain. It just does so much damage as long as we hit it. We didn't want to be Muddy Water because we wanted to really single target his big threats. So a lot of his team is going to be a support guy on the field, and then like his monster. Pretty much. That is a lot of his team, which is, of course, a lot of VGC. But we wanted to single target down his monster, because Muddy Water just wasn't doing enough damage with no adaptability, so yeah. Hydro Pump, big damage. Chivalrice, Light Clay, we're running screens, U-turn, Brave Bird. This is kind of going to be my answer to Trick Room without room service. Shusanki was just, hopefully I can just set up a screen. The only reason why I didn't do that is because I just wanted to use my move. And I knew that if I led Chivalrice and said Hevno in that third game, I probably wasn't going to use my move. But I just wanted to use it. I just wanted to use the move. That is the only thing that went wrong for me, pretty much, in this game, was Attract not working, which is too bad. Whatever. Then it said Hevno. I don't have a ground type on my team, so Soft Sand, Earth Power. If he wants to bring Mawile and Belly Bolt, go right ahead. That's fine by me. I will destroy them. At a max HP, max attack, Adamant, Mawile has a, I think it was a 75% chance that Earth Power just one-shots it. Bam, gone. Belly Bolt takes a tremendous amount of damage, and I don't think he'd expect Soft Sand Earth Power. That's just a lot of damage that I don't think he'd expect. I put on Dark Pulse instead of Tailwind last second because I wanted to hit both his Trick Roomers that are both weak to Dark. They can't, well, Oranguru is the more likely one to show up. Because his Ghost, I can hit his Ghost with my Fighting and Normal type. So, yeah. And the Draco Meteor, sure, maybe, if we want to hit something way harder than Dark Pulse. And then finally, the stats. Like I said, physically, defensive, fantastic, mostly there. Almost max speed, Shusanki, we're still modest. That means, but oh, I forgot to mention, outside of Rain, Fire Blast with the Life Orb, max special attack, modest, still had a chance to roast Mawile in one shot at max HP. We never got that chance. If I was Iron Ball, actually, I was at +1. If I was Iron Ball, that would have been pretty cool in Game 2 there. Because he would have went in there was no rain, and he would have been so comfortable, because he wouldn't even know I was Iron Ball. Actually, yeah, he would, because he Volt Switched on me. Not that he would do anything. I mean, yeah, he Volt Switched on me, so he would, if he was locking in, he would be able to tell I'm Iron Ball and not just slow, because he had no doubt no speed on his Belly Bolt. So he would know I was Iron Ball in that case, because he Volt Switched on me. But still, that would have been cool. Room Service, however, he would have definitely seen, but I would have been faster in Belly Bolt, Calm Mind, took the Volt Switch +1. Anyway, I'll stop rambling about Room Service. Hyakane has enough speed to outspeed Meowscarada. We're not max attack, though. We have a lot of HP. Want to know why? Because we just want to sit there. We just want to stand there. We just want to use Attract, and then Protect. And then hopefully Attract again, and then Protect. On his team. Like, that's just what we want to do. And every once in a while, throw in close combat or a triple axle there. If he wants to bring in Dragonite, because his Dragonite's a girl, if he wants to bring that in, get triple axle, you're done. 15 attack is more than enough to kill Dragonite. So yeah, we're bulky there. We don't necessarily survive anything. Like, play rough, we'd still die, of course. But, like, we could survive something, right? We're going to take hits from Pelipper, maybe. Maybe not a... Like, we're going to take a Weather Ball. That's why I didn't want to lower my defenses in Game 1. Ikari max special attack, enough speed to outspeed Swampert in the rain, because we're both Swift Swim, but I'm a faster stat. Also, I outspeed all of his team. Like, that's actually most of his team, except for Dragonite, Infernape, and Meowscarada. Infernape still has the potential to fear an Aqua Jet, maybe, and it can't really touch me because I have a Colbur Berry. Unless I think maybe it learns Thunder Punch. It does, but I don't know why you would run that against me. Shadala Rice is almost max speed because, again, Corviknight's speed is 67, so we're actually outspeed over half of his team. We just have Swampert that's faster than me, but it won't even be faster than me unless it's max speed. And then, of course, again, Dragonite, Infernape, Meowscarada. Max HP. 3 in defense. We can take hits still, and especially because we're going to get screens up. And that said, I have no enough speed. Enough speed to outspeed Swampert outside of rain. Max special attack modest, the rest in HP, which mattered game 1, by the way. That bulk mattered game 1 when I lived a play rough from a burned Meowscarada. So that's going to be it. We're going to win. We're going to win. So thank you for watching and listening. I'm pretty happy with that. I have not played at all this season. Look at my 0 on my pass. We're going to win. I'm not sure who my week 6 opponent is, but there we go. We're back. That was week 5. Wait a minute. I think we're 3-2. Yeah, we're 3-2 now. So not so bad. We're there. I'll see you back for week 6. Smell you later.